Hi, what do we do with our pain? This is the part of the question in Holdovers, in which there are three characters that fate has brought together to be stuck over the Christmas break. Each of them has a unique form of pain. The first person is Mary. Her son is lost in the war. She finds her sense of relief from pain by focusing on being a good cook for the other kids at Barton School. The other person there is Angus. Angus is abandoned by his parents. He's lost a meaningful connection with his parents. That's a sense of pain. And the way people there deal with this pain is a Stoic virtue. With the Stoic virtue, when you have pain, you focus on reason, you focus on how to cognitively manage your pain. The Stoic virtue is something we normally think of as the stiff upper lip. So what happens in the school is everyone embodies this Stoic virtue, and the pain that they suppress, the pain that they try to control and manage, oftentimes comes out as sarcasm, sometimes even sociopathy. In the case of Paul, he gives Christmas gifts, which is Marcus Aurelius's Meditations. And he says this book has all the wisdom of the world without even talking about God, so to speak. So that kind of Stoic virtue is ultimately what shapes the ethic at the school. There is an emotional coldness in that space because Stoicism is about controlling your emotions using your reason. So this emotional coldness and detachment does not allow for healing of the painful emotions. So what changes that? What changes that is when Mary, who's the cook, intervenes and asks Paul to have empathy for Angus and his own pain. She asks him to accept Angus and show empathy for Angus's pain instead of looking at Angus as a nuisance. And when Paul starts doing that, there is a shift that slowly happens in the relationships. And one of the moving parts of the movie is when Paul and Angus are able to be honest about their own past. Because to find healing, it's not just about finding acceptance and empathy, it is also about encountering our own past honestly. And when that happens, that is a place where true healing begins. So this is the place in which both Christianity and Stoicism would agree, in the sense that they both value honesty about your past. Where Stoicism and Christianity would be different is in the role of emotions. Christianity has a positive value of emotions in ways in which emotions are attributed even to God. Painful emotions of what does it mean to lose a son? What does it mean to encounter pain? And Christianity sees value in community, which is where the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit are Trinity in one Godhead. So that's where Christianity looks at emotions in a different way. It looks at emotions more positively in allowing emotions for there to be warmth, connection, and love. And that's what you see in the movie, of people in some ways moving away from a Stoic virtue of emotional detachment and coldness towards emotional warmth. And that becomes a redemptive arc in the movie. In fact, as the movie finishes, Paul becomes almost a form of a Christ figure, if you will, of sacrificing himself for Angus. I don't want to spoil too much of the movie, and what is great about the ending of the movie is they don't go for like a Hollywood ending. Nobody dies here, everybody's fine. But they don't go for like a Hollywood ending where everyone's story arc is fully closed. They allow ambiguity, and the very last scene of the movie comes back to the first scene of the movie. The very first scene, you see Paul being a drunk, finding relief for his pain in drinking, and in the very last scene, you see him spitting out some drink as he drives off, which I thought was a really good way to bring the arc together. So anyways, so that's what Holdovers is about. It's about being honest about our emotions and allowing space for there to be connection, emotional warmth, and a way for community to be a space for healing. So that's all I have for today. Until I see you in another video, bye for now.